Paul Hixon now with our full look at sports. A lot of people probably putting their feet up, maybe sipping a cool brew.
And they deserve it.
And feeling good about it.
Very true. Very, very fun day. Thank you very much, Sky. Nearly 12,000 pounded the pavement this morning for the Good Life Fitness Victoria Marathon. Now, completing a marathon or half marathon is a huge accomplishment. And today, the conditions were perfect as 3 course records were broken, including both the men's and women's marathon events. Mike Walker has a full look at a busy day of racing.
How many don't usually get up at 7:15 for a 8K race? Yeah, okay.
Race day started bright and early on the streets of downtown Victoria with the 8-kilometer road race kicking off a beautiful morning with perfect weather conditions.
3, 2, 1.
And once the 2,700 participants hit the road, it was Victoria boy Kyle Jones emerging at the front of the pack and leading all the way to the finish line for the win in 24 minutes, 12 seconds.
I just sort of went from it right from the start. My coach just wanted me to do a good, hard effort. I'm heading to Pan Am Games in 2 weeks as a triathlete, and this was one of our last tune-up hitouts.
On the women's side, Hillary Stellingwerf crossed in a time of 28 minutes and 1 second to take the ladies' title.
I feel great about it. It was a beautiful course and the spectators really helped push me. It's so nice. It's a great welcome to Victoria. I just moved here and it was awesome to be out there and hear so many people cheering, even the runners.
Shortly after, the event's largest field began lining up on Menzies Street for the half marathon, a 21-kilometer run through the capital city. This year, more than 6,000 competed in the half-marathon distance, and while the main pack passed by Dallas Road, the leaders were already heading back towards town. And as the racers stormed down Belleville Street, it would be John Riccardi setting the pace at a time of 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 30 seconds.
Perfect conditions. This is just a beautiful city. The meet is so well organized. It's just good to see that type of commitment coming into these road races, and I can't complain. Just a great event, and I just want to thank the organizers and everybody that makes this happen.
On the women's side of the half marathon, runner-up in the TC 10K this year, Natasha Wodak returned across the finish line first in 1 hour, 15 minutes, 27 seconds, setting a new course record.
It was 1:15:39, so I knew with a K to go, just go for it. So I knew it's great. I was really excited, really happy.
And with the first 2 races of the day set aside, all eyes turned to the main event, the 42-kilometer full marathon, which featured some of the world's best amongst the 2,100 athletes who registered for this year's race. Setting a blistering pace around the turn at Clover Point was Kenyan Thomas Omwenga, who led the marathon right from the start and shattered the existing record by more than 2 minutes, breaking the tape at 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 30 seconds.
I was watching the Commonwealth Games in Victoria, Canada. I saw it was a beautiful city, nice people, and I was dreaming one time I can run a race in Victoria. So I feel so happy. I'm excited. I say thanks to the organizers for inviting me to this race. This year was my year.
And the records wouldn't last long in the women's competition either. Lucy Njeri, a Kenyan who lives and trains in Toronto, erased the previous marathon record by nearly 5 minutes, finishing with a staggering time of 2 hours, 37 minutes, and 53 seconds.
It's not easy because for the course it's very hard. But I have tried myself to push.
So with 3 new records from more than 11,000 competitors, the 2011 Good Life Fitness Victoria Marathon was nothing short of a huge success.
Yes, thank you, Mike. Congratulations to everyone again. What a great day. Let's take a complete look at the results from race day, starting with the main event. And on the men's side, it was 2 Kenyans who crossed first, but Victoria's Ryan Day finished third. Good going to him. On the women's side, Lucy Njeri first across the tape and breaking the course record by nearly 5 minutes. That's absolutely amazing. She wants to be a Canadian citizen one day. And let's take a look at the half marathon. The top male finisher was John Ricard from Indiana, James Lander and Greg Ottermatt also doing our island proud. Over to the women's half and Natasha Wodak with a great race. Her boyfriend is from Victoria, so she does consider herself an island resident, kind of. And finally to the 8K road race, Kyle Jones, Simon Whitfield's buddy, with an unreal time of 24:12. And finally on the women's side, Victoria's Hillary Stellingwerf leading the way. Great going to everyone out there today. Now, there are so many great stories from the marathon, too many to tell in fact. My personal favorite is 89-year-old Hans Sandberg, who was the oldest participant today, finishing the half marathon in just over 3 hours. He's such an inspiration, and amazingly, he's only been running for 9 years.
And I used to drink, I used to smoke. I was a bartender at the Oakwood Beach Hotel for 10 years, but you're never too old. Just keep going, you know.
Absolutely. And did you have a lot of fun? That's the big question. Did you have fun?
Wonderful. Okay.